can't keep neither one of your superstars on the floor. What good is that? Meanwhile, you done gave Brooklyn Ben Simmons, who was arguably the best perimeter defender as a guard.
You gotta get something.
You gotta.
I think the
defensive stats is getting real.
Think about this
right now.
You gotta get something.
I said defensive perimeter defender. I'm not talking about the stats. I'm just saying him going out and playing. Ben Simmons is a walking triple double.
Do you let him sit for the next 3 years, or do you take James Harden?
Who?
Ben Simmons.
Me, I'm taking Ben.
You gonna let him sit and pay him to not come play for you?
Oh, no. You mean to play?
Philly. If you feel
go get Dame. Give them whatever
but he
they
said
want
he's
for
not
Dame.
leaving. He said he's not leaving.
Yeah, he said that before C.J. McCollum got traded.
Because
Before Rondo got traded. Before
Who they
Norman
get back
Powell
to
got
CJ?
traded. Before
They didn't get back.
They got Josh Hart.
No, I say
CJ
Josh.
McCollum.
That man he's gone.
Yeah,
Dame is gone.
He just paid him.
Damian Lillard?
Yeah, he's gone.
Lillard's gone.
CJ's gone. Broco's gone. Norman Powell's gone.
I just want to understand why.
Why would he? Because they're obviously about to start rebuilding. Why would you stay?
No, why do Damian gotta go? I just want to know. I just want to hear your reason why.
I think Dame needs to leave because they didn't. Which he got to leave Portland.
Portland support.
But who they traded for? The assets they got.
They got
one first round.
You didn't help them at all.
No. I just wanted to know why because Dame, and what I like about him, and I just wanted to hear your reason, not to argue. I just believe he's the guy you build around.
But
so if you're gonna tear down, let's tear down and leave him. But I see what you're saying. He might just need a whole new.
I think
outlook.
if they would have went the OKC route and got assets for everything they let go, and you got Dame and you got Nurkic. That's it.
To fight the argument, what assets?
Who?
OKC?
He said they should have took the OKC route.
Yeah, if they would have took the OKC route and got assets.
And got mad assets. But who would you trade away? If you another team, who do I want?
No, but they gave away the whole team.
Exactly for what they could get. They couldn't get huge assets.
You can't get a first round pick.
I'm saying for McCollum.
Okay, McCollum.
I'm telling McCollum to OKC and I'm grabbing a few.
OKC
got a few
let go
out there.
multiple superstars.
OKC did not let go multiple.
No, they let go everybody.
KD left.
KD
skated.
They traded Paul George.
Serge
That was a good asset pickup.
Who on Portland is Paul George?
And they traded Chris Paul too.
First of all, Yusuf Nurkic is still arguably top 15.
Paul George?
You're not. But
top 15 what?
Centers in the league, like top 15 big men in the league.
No.
And
Paul George.
And you know
he's on the fantasy squad. He's not top 15.
He's been hurt all season. And that's been the problem with them.
Is he Paul George is what I'm asking.
Who, Nurkic?
Yes. If you asking for somebody to trade somebody away for certain assets, you gotta compare talent. Is he as good as Paul George?
So to be honest with you, his game in their game situation, his what he's doing
is not a Paul George play.
That's not what I'm saying. But in a game situation, you're going to notice more.
How many all-team first defenses has he been to?
None. But if you package,
you're not going to be able to get the same amount of trade.
You cannot say that
on Nurkic and Norman.
You cannot say that. You can't say that. Like, because at the end of the day,
I'm listening.
Paul George goes out there and gives you about 2-3 steals, gives you about 7-8 rebounds, gives you 30 points, maybe 5 assists, and it's not noticeable. Paul George's game is not noticeable.
Not with Kawhi Leonard, it won't be.
Even when Kawhi's hurt, his game is. He's going to give you. Paul George can average 30 a game, and you're not going to see it. It's not a difference maker. I'll say that.
And here's my question with that is because Paul George does things that don't show up on the stats.
That's true.
It don't show up on the stats, but he's definitely a major contributor. So when you look at Paul George and say, hey, you know, for me, I like Paul George because he can play the one. He can be your first priority, second priority, and then he still has a hell of a game if he's the third option.
And still can pick up the best man on defense.
And then Paul George. He can defend from the 1 to the 4.
Maybe
on certain squads.
Definite 1 to 3.
when you got small power forwards, he can step in. You know, will he make? He's definitely a difference maker, and then he fills his role. That's what I like about George. He fills his role. If this is what I'm doing tonight, I'll do it. Well, I'll take the less shots today. You know what? I'll let this guy get his rebound. Sometimes one of the best stats you can offer is getting out the way. George know how to get out of your way and still contribute his game. I like him because he moves without the ball. How many jokers can play without the ball? That's why I love D Wade. He plays without the ball. The cut, fill in. He can allow you to push the ball where you get a.
He fit with
Westbrook. Those guys basically fought over having the ball in their hands.
Hey, can I tell you something? I hear that. He a bum too.
Who?
PG?
Westbrook?
PG, I used to love
I think-
PG.
That was my example though.
I think we need to start talking evaluating superstars, all stars,
And Paul George is not a superstar.
What?
Okay,
He's
so no.
supposed to be.
Is there two categories or are there three categories? Superstars, all stars,
You have your mega stars. You have your mega stars, your superstars, and your all stars.
It was the Gatorade commercial.
You got your Giannis.
You
You
remember
got
the Gatorade commercial? He shot the shot, drunk the Gatorade, said ball game. Downhill ever since then.
Facts.
Ball game, because who yells ball game?
I mean, and how do you define your superstars? Because to me,
We
anybody
got to talk about tiers.
right,
Which is the highest.
not tier. I mean,
Some people.
he
some
said
people
I like his word megastar, so I'm gonna stay there.
Superstar.
I like the megastar. You got your megastar, superstars, but because I never heard of that. But I like anybody, and this is why I think Paul George still commands a double team. You cannot leave him ISO 1-on-1. You can't.
I hear that.
And because he commanded double team,
But that's
he's still a superstar.
But they don't double him.
So there's only two tiers.
He
there.
can definitely
So
command
two
the
tiers.
double team.
All stars, your third tier.
Sound like the All Star because it's by popular vote.
But I'm saying,
No.
I'm
I'm just saying.
tier
We just
though,
talking
tier
about these
though.
levels.
Tier though, because
just their play.
When you talk about megastars,
we're not talking about the
there's
team.
Okay, so we
maybe
can
10 megastars.
We can do it by somebody who just.
I said maybe.
There's
Maybe.
not
Somebody you go
Maybe.
1-on-1. Somebody you got to double, and somebody you got to make a game plan for.
This is my thing.
Let's
We
talk
can
about
we
it
can
today.
we can keep talking about these tiers, but this is when I get into clutch. You can be all that nice. You can be megastar, command the double team, all that. But when it matters, when it counts, what does PG do?
But
I ain't seen him
that-
win nothing. Why
that
does his name
clutch-
play all
the
piece?
clutch? The clutchness
To his
is so
defense.
it's so fickle.
I will.
It's fickle.
Early on, we got D Wade, LeBron, Bosh,
Right.
Which
Would
was
smoke
tough.
him.
which
Smoke
was
him.
most
Bron
of
took his heart.
his
That, like,
Indiana career, right?
Which,
Nah, he
and
didn't.
I
Bron
thought
didn't
Paul
take his
George
time.
was. I thought Paul George was overrated
really-
when he was in Indiana.
No,
No. I'm talking about
The
as
young
far as
PG
Hey,
with Danny Granger and
they elevated PG
Roy Hibbert.
way too fast, and
So
then you
that-
left him alone.
Nah.
Okay, I can agree. with
Yeah.
that.
I'll
That's
say
what I'm
this.
saying.
I will say this.
Like you
Roy
brought him too
Hibbert,
fast, and
Roy
then you
Hibbert
dropped
wasn't
him.
enough.
I will say
Roy
this.
Hibbert was actually low
Anybody fuck they leg up the way Paul George,
Like
that
Different.
shit actually fucks with your head.
Different, yes.
Okay. All right. I
That
forgot
shit
about
fuck-
that.
That
I
shit
forgot
fucks
about
with
that.
your
That was
head.
wicked.
So for his ability
But
to
I-
still leave his feet the way he do,
It's
I'm
still
not saying, but I do.
different.
I understand that.
Different.
I do understand that, but he came back better than when he left.
no, don't get me
Came
wrong.
back a better
Don't get
shooter.
me wrong.
He
No.
He came back bigger. They
Let
put
me
him at
say-
the
let me
four
say
when he
this.
came
Let me
back.
say
That don't mean
He was
No,
he
no,
came
no.
better.
I'll say this.
His
It's
game
just like
was
Derrick
better.
Rose. Derrick Rose stats ain't changed since he stopped
He
dunking
just
like
ain't
that.
dunking on him.
But they saying that dude, he ain't the same.
Nah.
When he's actually better.
He way better.
Way better.
Paul George had to evolve mentally because he's not flying the way he was. They literally compete and jump. Look how many in the game, Indiana, how many block shots he had. He don't leave his feet. And and for me, I'm just imagining what's in his head because he don't leave his feet the way he do. He don't. That first initiative, the impulsiveness, he's not as impulsive because I think that shit fuck with
Said he
you.
can't. He don't believe in himself.
All he want to do is shoot anyway.
When it comes to elevating and changing the game now, what does Westbrook need to do?
Oh.
Does
retire.
Pull up.
They're being a hater.
Pull up.
That's some hating shit. Because I'm a Russie fan, and I feel like Russie is suffering right now. Because he's not playing himself. He's playing himself. He needs to leave. He's playing himself. I don't think he needs this work. I think he needs to leave himself.
You can't be yourself on a team playing with LeBron.
But he hasn't evolved.
Yes, it is.
It's not about
No. Bron and them gave him the reins to do what he needs to do.
I don't think that's facts.
He old.
What?
I don't think that.
He needs
Regardless
to
of what you
evolve.
say in the media,
He needs to evolve.
It's not what
Bro,
I
that's
don't care
what
about.
I'm saying.
I think he does need to evolve as a. He needs what
Evolve.
What can he do?
If he's a point guard,
Pull
Right,
up
it is.
off the pick and roll.
if he's point guard, what do point guards
He's
do?
not hitting those.
I'm
shots.
saying this
he's
man
not
on
asking,
fast breaks,
what does
blow
he
wide
do?
open layups.
No, but you can't say what does he need to do, and that can't be
We've
your
seen
answer
that
because he was
from
doing that.
everybody.
No.
It was as
We've
soon as he
seen
got to
from
LA
almost
that
everybody.
shit stopped.
Yo, as soon as I be like, yo, y'all gotta chill on him. Y'all gotta
Rondo,
chill on him. He
I
come
mean
out.
Westbrook was a mid-range
Why you-
killer. He go put you right here. He go turn off. He go fade, or he just go come down the floor and
This
just
was a
elevate.
bad investment.
Now that's just
Word.
he's hitting the top of the
Word.
The
backboard.
trade for him?
They should
I don't
have
think
got
it was
Buddy Hill like they should have.
They should have went and got
They
DeRozan like they
Oh
should've.
my gosh, Indiana just
We-
became a
we're
problem.
We're looking at hindsight right now. Though.
Buddy Hill was
Not the Rose.
Buddy Hill and
DeRozan
Tyrese
and
Halliburton in
I mean,
Indiana.
But no,
They
I
should've went after Buddy
would've
Hill
took
now.
Buddy Hill just off the
Why,
same-
yo, why y'all playing my man Caress LeVert like he not it though?
Karras gonna he went to Cleveland.
Karras is just injury prone.
Yep.
He's another AD to me.
Nah.
That's that guy.
Yeah.
Bro. That's that guy.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Karras is definitely got. He definitely do.
You're a Nets fan. That's why.
Nah, Karras ball. When he's on the floor, he
But you
ball.
look, and then going back to the Russell thing, there's pros and cons to having putting certain players together. The pros is that shit looked good when we talked about it. The cons is do they mesh well?
No.
Okay,
So,
is that
I mean,
Russie's fault?
nah, no, wait.
Russie's fault.
No.
Can't play his
At the
game
end of
with
the
LeBron.
day, it's not his fault.
That's not all the way true.
No, it's not all his fault. But the part that's his fault is he's a professional. He should have adjusted.
But
You got to make the in-game adjustments.
That's
And
not
as a
about
basketball player,
LeBron,
as
because
a
lot of games
basketball player,
LeBron been out this year, and they've been selling. Having leads, letting them go.
LeBron's been playing a lot of games
I've
and
seen
they've
it.
been having the lead and still
Not as much as when he was out. They lost to OKC twice when he was out.
and they
Up
lost
19. In the middle of that, they
No.
was up 25.
LeBron played that game. He
No,
definitely
he
played.
did not.
He
He was
definitely
out.
played in them games. He played in the second game. Definitely. He might not have played in the first game. He definitely played in the second
Go
game.
back to the rule. What's the dude out of time and he's still looking for LeBron? It was J.R. Smith.
Mhm.
We out of time, 3 seconds. He's still looking for LeBron. When you're trained and that's all we practice, and I'm
Get
not
the ball
bashing
to
LeBron. I'm not bashing LeBron in this one. But what I'm saying is when you train a basketball player to do this and I can't play my game, it becomes messy. That's why I respect. That's why I respect Kyrie when he said, after the championship, I'm done. Because I can't play my game.
And the thing I will say, I will give you that. Westbrook could have played with LeBron in the Kyrie years.
Mm-hmm.
The pace of the game that the Cleveland was
That would have
playing,
been nasty.
Westbrook could have ran with that.
So
this
is-
Lakers team, LeBron is not running like that no more.
Okay, so
they're not.
is Braun evolving?
Yes.
No.
No.
LeBron is definitely
LeBron
LeBron
have to.
is LeBron.
Yes,
Is he evolving
Yes,
right?
he do.
If
Is
anything,
he? Has he
she
changed
said,
his
"Is he
game to-
evolving now?" We didn't say has he.
No.
We
Has
know
he-
he
Right
has.
there.
Has he
We talking
changed
about
his
now.
game to be able to play with
No.
Westbrook as a
He's
one?
taking a lot more
and-
jump shot. He hasn't.
But
posted
to
the
that-
rim.
but
that's
that's
not.
not-
That doesn't mean you're meshing with the team.
He don't got to change.
He's still.
That's
If
why
he's
he
not
is
gonna-
the
I don't-
team. Why does he have to mesh the
LeBron-
team? Why would the
Yo.
team?
Because D Wade was the
Because he's
team,
old.
and he still
He's
changed
old.
up when
Exactly.
Bosh and LeBron
This
came.
is why
You still have to adjust
Who's
to.
the best player?
Wait. I gotta go back
Who
to
is
that.
your best player?
I'll go back to that. And that again, for me,
Honestly.
styles make games.
That I'm gonna say. Don't
difference-
ask that because
the difference
LeBron
between-
wasn't the best player really in Miami. D Wade just
D
took
Wade
the
will
back
tell
seat.
you, I took the back seat because LeBron was the
so-
best player.
So why did they argue and D Wade have to curse him out?
No. I'm about to answer.
No, like
This is the real reason why styles make games. Wade plays with the ball and he can play without the ball.
LeBron's
Everybody can't
D Wade is going to move off the ball.
Everybody can't. Everybody don't. His nickname Slash. Everybody don't know how to slash.
So then they just chalk
the
it
game
up
has become.
playing
We
without
sit
the ball.
behind the arc. We shoot.
They should chalk
But
it up.
Wade plays without the ball. How many you seen? Wade is one of the few players that still get 30, and you don't see him touch the ball.
But that's my problem with LeBron. At this age, that's what LeBron should be doing.
Let me say, I believe he should have did that from the beginning of his career. He should have learned to play without the ball in the beginning of his career. Because if you go back and look at, to me, some of the point guards he's outside of Kyrie Irving, no other point guard. You go back to DeJuan Wagner. Career went to the shits when he got with LeBron. You go back to Darren Williams. Game went to the shits when he got with LeBron.
Nah, that's
Mullen.
No. Darren Williams' game actually went back up. You got to go back to Darren Williams in Utah when he shot 30 points, 30 times a game. When he got to Brooklyn, he had to only shoot 15 times.
I missed Darren Williams.
Right, he didn't get to make many attempts. So
the Brandon Roy, Darren Williams matchups used to be crazy.
Man, dude. Oh yeah, you ain't lying. But dude, the attempts don't
That's a
get.
different joint right? D-Roy is a different guy.
I was talking about that earlier today with my uncle, and I was just like that. We was talking about Dame. I'm like, he got to go. Philly's best bet is to chase Dame.
Hey, hold on. Let me do this.
I would take Dame over James.
Let me do this intro.
Over who?
Real Nigga Radio. It's your favorite host.
Any day of the week.
Senior Poppy, Darkness himself, LRG King. Where I'm starting from.
The beginning.
Real
of the
Nigga
intro.
Radio. It's your favorite host, Senior Poppy, LRG King, Darkness himself, tomorrow. Here with some of my favorite people. Got my pops over here. My brother, my cousin, my friend. Y'all introduce yourselves.
I am the first darkness. Let's get it straight. All right. Nah. I'm just here to support my son. You know, I'm Ryan. Next to
Junior. Keep in.
I'm Shamel. You know, I've been here.
I say Key, same here. Been here a few weeks now. Y'all should be used to the face by now.
Sweet digging in, you know what I'm saying? Pause.
This guy.
Super Bowl week, you know what I'm saying? Y'all changed y'all minds about y'all picks. I put 100 on the Bengals.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I got them washing them too.
I got hit with the OG say that Ryan.
You
When he say it's where my money is going.
Did he call you before he made this bet?
You rocking with the Bengals?
I'm honestly
Got that red blue on right now.
I'm liking Jamar Chase. I'm liking Chase. Honestly, I think the one thing that was slept on from the beginning is their receiving core. They have a
The best receiving core in the league.
And then the compliments of Nick Mixon. Dude, that's gonna be
You
terrible.
heard what?
He hurt.
I was about to say something wild.
87?
Yeah. Uzama, he sprained his MCL.
That's in tight end though, right?
Uh-huh.
Best receiver.
What I for that?
I could bet on, bro. He a giant now. Relax. Relax, guys. Relax.
Well, y'all still Rams?
Rams 34-24.
I'm still taking the Rams.
I'm
Huh?
going with the Rams.
Rams 31-28.
You said what's the score?
34-24.
I think we had this discussion. Everybody's talking about down in the trenches, but I think these young boys go out there and they surprise the Rams.
And it's crazy because they was talking about that earlier. It's really, really crazy. And of course, from your coach's standpoint, your front office, they go see it that way. But like I'm on the outside looking in. And it really do look like a lot of people just don't want to see Stafford shine.
They don't.
I'm not gonna say I don't,
It's
but
not
it's like
about
I don't
the
believe in him.
shine. It's the inconsistency.
Right, I don't believe in him.
Stafford's a 5,000 yard.
He didn't win these games, bro.
What help did Detroit? It's the Detroit.
He made every receiver in Detroit.
What everybody swerved.
Barry, Calvin. He's a part of that.
Facts.
Like
He's a part of that. What
all
support?
the greats and
What
that
support
never
did
got
Barry
any
get?
help. None.
Who?
Barry Sanders
Yeah,
got
who?
none.
No,
Megatron's only
I ain't
help
even
was
seen
Stafford.
and while I like that, you look at the complete
the completeness. Like everybody looking at the matchup with with Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey, love him. Good one. But you got Chase. You got Higgins.
It's the second corner.
You got Higgins. But them three receivers and they complement each other so well. You got a deep threat. You have a possession receiver, and you got someone that will cross the middle on you.
I just hope
they check down to Mixon is lovely. I just like that. I mean, they're complete. The offense is complete. They can compete.
The reverse side with a better offense.
That's what we were talking about too. They have a lot of fire.
Triple crown winner.
Cool.
With Odell, and I like Sony Michel.
And
Van Jefferson is not no shot.
Sony Michel's a dog.
Sony been doing
it since us. He's a dog.
Sony been doing his thing.
I ain't been watching him.
Sony been doing his thing. It's going to be a good matchup, I believe. It may come down to who have the ball.
I don't think so.
No.
That's why I think
it may come down to who had the ball last, but I'm going with Cincinnati.
Aaron Donald and Von Miller is not letting it happen. I'm sorry. If the Titans got 9 sacks, Von Miller, Leonard Floyd, and Aaron Donald's not letting that go fly in this Super Bowl. It's not happening.
What?
I can't see
They're going to screen them to death.
But it's also
not going to work.
They're going to
As a Brian
LA got a lot of
Westbrook
veterans
fan,
too.
you should know running screens is not going to get
It's not like
You should know
it's
this.
not like LA's really.
You should know. It's not going to get you to a Super Bowl.
That's
win.
a good clip.
Nah, look. I love it. I love it.
But I am a Joe girlfriend. Let me put that out there.
I'm gonna tell you, I love it. But if you look at the streak that these boys been on, they're balling.
There you go.
They're balling like they've been
the
here
Rams
before.
They
defense.
2011
At the end of the regular season, Stafford was playing poop, and they carried Stafford the last 2 games of the season, right? Defense, the Rams defense carried Stafford the last 2 games of the season. They carried them against the Cardinals.
Tampa Bay. They almost
that was
tricked
that was the offense. How many turnovers they had? Cam Akers fumbled twice in the second
He
half.
did fumble,
Cooper
but
Kupp fumbled
They
twice.
gave up big
That's
plays,
3
and I'm not going to even count the Jalen Ramsey touchdown because he's going to give you. Jamar Chase is going to get his.
He's good.
They may have 1 or 2 receivers go over a buck.
I mean, I agree with
I
that.
call it now. Jamar Chase with 2 touchdowns.
No.
I had that as one of my place bets.
2 touchdowns.
I'm gonna
I
tell
think
you.
he torches
I
Ramsey.
had Odell
If,
over
if
80.
who the
Odell
DC?
scored.
Raheem Morris.
Who?
Raheem Morris is that the DC for the Rams?
Yeah.
Defensive quarter?
Yeah. Or is he the DC for the
DC for the
49ers?
Rams.
If Raheem Morris tricked this game,
I think he did trick it.
he's not gonna trick it. I think he's gonna move Ramsey around.
To get
We
torched
just need to
wherever you
worry.
go.
Watch your mouth.
He's
We
gonna
need to
get-
worry about 11.
I think that's disrespectful.
11.
To the best corner
other
for the past since he got in the league.
He's getting torched all game.
No, he's not.
Who?
You sent him on. You sent him on Chase. You sent him on Chase. He's gonna.
I don't think you've been watching.
I think you're like you're.
For this game, I'm not saying period. I'm saying for this game, I think Cincinnati goes out and put on the show. I don't think it's close. I don't think it's close at all. I think
really
you think the
disrespecting
Bengals
Jalen.
is going to let the smack them in their own stadium?
I'm gonna say this.
You- I get what you're saying.
I'm gonna say this.
Disrespect.
Yeah,
They're not letting it happen.
I think if they move Jalen a lot,
They gonna move.
that's
him
what's
around.
going to hurt them. Let him stay on his side where he's comfortable
I'm not saying
and
that.
let that mother corners play. If you move Jalen, I think that's where he gets screwed because all 3 of them receivers play different.
He's not going to have to play defense that way. He
Playing,
need to
but
cover for 2
but
seconds.
Give him
Chase,
a
Aaron Donald going to demand 3 people. Leonard Floyd going to be
them
flying.
young boys gonna show up and
Von Miller better show up.
well, one thing,
Miller might show up.
the one thing that works against Jalen Ramsey is Chase knows how to play against press corners. He's burnt. Jalen has burnt press corners all year. If you haven't watched the last 3 playoffs,
Yeah.
watch what he's done against press
All he
corners.
get is
Jalen is overconfident.
that 15-yard
He's
dig.
overconfident as a press corner. That's where you're gonna have problems.
but
If you can't
he knows
dial
better.
him, if that defensive coordinator can't dial him back, and them
He
jokers
knows
get the
better.
jaw jacking, I believe Chase get the better of him.
I don't think that's
I think if they start talking on the field, as the leader of the defense need to go talk to him.
Dude, they get the jaw jacket. Jalen is going to get closer, and he's going to get closer because he's not going to back down from it.
And if
Jalen has been balling against press corners.
If he does that,
then
he's going to be in for a long day.
Jamar
has been balling.
He's going to be in for a long day if he stay up close all day.
All day.
He's going to be in for a long day.
I don't think.
But the fact that they move him around so much,
I don't think he go do that.
It's crazy.
I think his mindset just for this game gonna be a whole different. He got too much to lose.
This is his first Super Bowl.
I hope it is. I hope it is because I would like to see Jalen get one.
He got
but
Jalen,
I mean, when you go back to Jamar, look at his 50-50 ball percentage catches. Look at his catches in traffic. He's not just catching long passes. They're defended passes.
It ain't against Jalen Ramsey,
Dude,
though.
we
That's
look.
what I want to say.
It ain't against Jalen Ramsey.
It's not even the Jalen Ramsey. It's not even the
In the
Jalen
AFC,
Ramsey. It's not even like
there's no.
Marlon Humphreys is no slouch.
He's been hurt.
He's been hurt. He's been hurt.
I'm just saying, but like, there's no like. There's no Jalen Ramsey, but it ain't no like.
He's from Bama. I'm a Bama.
No, Marlon Humphreys Marlon Humphreys is a Patrick. I mean, Patrick Peterson even like they're great corners. Well, Pat Peterson's not a great corner, but Marlon Peterson's not a great. He's not a great corner anymore.
Anymore? Okay.
He's not a great corner anymore. But Marlon Humphreys
That's what I'm
is
saying.
a dog.
I don't think
Any play.
I don't think there are any. I don't think there are any great corners like that right now.
Yo,
There's only a couple.
And he's definitely not playing against them in the AFC.
Super Bowl Sunday, we gonna have to follow up with the game and have them there and just see, just tight faces. I mean, we might just have some tight faces.
You gonna be watching it? You ain't gonna watch it. I'm gonna be right.
I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna make that bread too. Once.
They gonna have it on every school.
Let me. We can get into these questions. So we're gonna get into these questions. First one. If you could have front row seats to any concert, what would you see?
Oh, yeah, scared me.
You don't know?
Hell no. I said past, future, present. Nah, that's a crazy question.
I either want to see one of the Kanye rant joints when he had the silver mask on.
So you'd have waited in the crowd for 2 hours for bro to show up?
Yeah, for sure.
And see,
I went to the same Pablo concert. Lit. I would either see that joint or I want to see Jay-Z B-side concert.
Okay.
I want to see that joint.
you want to see the On the Run.
Nah, the B-side was at Cherry Hill in New York. I need to see that joint.
I was gonna go Jay-Z Summer Jam.
I was gonna go watch
year?
the throne, but everybody go how to
When you
say
put
it.
old boy on the screen.
Right. Who was it, Ronnie?
The Prodigy.
Yeah.
50 jump.
Yeah.
No, I ain't no concert goer.
Damn.
Yo, it ain't nobody you just want to see.
Damn, I want to see.
Not so crazy.
Come on, swing that back.
I
Kind of want to see 50 Cent after he got shot 9 times too.
Okay.
I want to see that joint too.
I'm gonna have to go with either. I would definitely want to see the Watch the Throne, watch them up close, Watch the Throne tour, or either I'm gonna have to say Dreamville first tour.
Dreamville?
Yeah, their first tour.
That's a good one.
What event was that when Lil Mama jumped on the stage with Jay-Z?
Yeah. That was an award show. Was that the BET Award?
that was
Yeah, it's a concert.
We got
While they was performing,
Yeah.
Empire State of Mind. You know what I'm saying?
That was a good
Empire State
performance.
of Mind.
What about
Yeah,
you?
me. I mean, not no really artist. I would like to see the Jabberwockies compete. I'm into a little bit more action, so for me, I want to see something action packed, and I love to watch the Jabberwockies perform.
No, that was our shit going on, bro. We sat in the front row as a family and watched So You Think You Get There as kids.
That shit was hard.
Yo, I like the Jabberwockies. Nice, dude.
Yeah,
They the only group that's still getting money.
Work.
Yeah, they
It was
was
nice.
definitely fire.
All right. You didn't have to worry about money. What would you do with your life? Now we going back.
Oh no, for me, If I had to worry about money, I'd probably be in the park somewhere playing with kids, whether it was football, basketball. Dude, it's something about nurturing a kid's young mind. And so for me, that's where I would be.
Traveling, probably. Seeing the world.
I would have my own integrity farms. Have a weed farm.
Facts. I'm not even mad at you. Not even mad at you.
And dogs. Just a whole bunch of weed and dogs running around.
Lawsuits.
Lawsuits, high ass dogs.
If you could do something, you ain't have to worry about bread.
Uh-huh.
Your lifestyle without having to worry about bread.
What would you do?
I'd probably do what I'm do.
Hmm?
Help out the youth. I wanted to be a little guidance counselor over there. That's too many years of school. Nah, for real. You gotta do like 8+ years just to help these kids out.
Because that's like psychology, right?
Yeah, but you know, I can lead them the right path.
Without
I can tell without going to school. They can know not to go in the streets.
Alright, so it's called being a mentor. You just be a mentor.
I want to be a high level mentor.
You want to be a part of it.
To like
You want to be a part of the Big Brother program.
So you're gonna be like doing like the seminars.
Nah, I ain't doing no that seminar talk. I'm trying to be in
tomorrow.
I'm about to be in the hood.
Might be.
I'm about to be in the hood, getting the kids out the hood.
Nah, I gotta. The youth thing cool, but me, like I said, I'm gonna have to take on wherever. I'm everywhere. I gotta see. I'm trying to get every experience from every country, not Middle Eastern. You heard about the shit last week. But nah, I'm just trying to take in everything I can hear, every tradition that I could get off of wherever I can go. And if money not a problem, I'm everywhere.
Okay.
Who was we at Grand Turk when the biggest amenity of this island we went to was the whorehouse?
Oh.
The who?
The
I think it was
whorehouse.
Grand Turk. That was the
That's
biggest.
fire.
It's like, yo, I mean, we was like on this tour and they was like, yo, the best thing about this is the whorehouse. And it was like, yo, what?
I know it won't nothing.
Like, dude, like,
What?
Confidently, too.
That's how I know it probably won't nothing like that.
nah, it was grand. I'm telling you,
Oh, it was like that?
It-
I'm
dude.
talking about like the whorehouse, like the real whorehouse.
Like, dude, the jokers was getting off the boat going to the whorehouse. Like, the people that worked on the boat were getting off. Like, yo, this is my break time. I'm going to.
Get off.
like, yo,
Get off for real.
like, I was like,
They've
what?
been there before.
Said Carnival Cruise, watch your people.
Facts. Everybody get lawsuits.
Nah, that's the dude. It's legal there.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Grand Turk. It was like, yo, you know.
What do people look like out there?
See, we got to get you on the boat. Hey, look, we got to get him on
What
the
do people
boat.
look like? Are they black?
You said on the boat.
We got to get you on the boat.
I can't even
He
swim.
can't swim.
Dude, what that got to do with it?
He's scared as hell to get on a yacht.
Dude, you go on the cruise, you don't even feel a boat move.
I keep trying
That's-
to tell him that.
that's
He
not
don't wanna
true.
hear that.
That's because when you were sleeping at.
Okay.
Go ask Ryan in his
The
room.
whole
They don't feel a
time I'm
boat
in that
up.
joint like this.
Were you sleeping on the
No,
bottom?
No, he was living in the front.
he was in the front plus the lower floor.
Oh,
You
yeah,
come
I'll
up,
be on
you-
like the 7th, 8th floor.
Like you come up to like 8 or more.
I was at 11.
You don't
last
unless you speeding, dude. You don't feel a boat
I
ride.
feel nothing.
Yeah, okay. I still want to learn how to swim first before I go out there. Cause
It's no way. It's no reason why you.
Look.
never
You
know.
not cruising because you know I don't see you making it no swim lesson.
There's no
You ain't
reason
making
why
no
you should
swim
fall
lessons.
off that cruise.
You said what?
There should be no reason why you fall off that cruise.
You're not going to.
It's no reason at all.
Where the food is not near the water.
Nothing.
Where the
is
club
gonna-
is
Nothing
not
that
near
you're
the water.
doing.
The casino is not near the water.
You gotta
I'm
like, your
serious.
knees gotta
I'm
be
not
above
even trying
the
to look at
balcony.
the water.
You don't have to.
Yes, you are. You do want to look at the water.
No, I'm not trying to be that.
You go get
close, my
He
seasick.
boy.
said, no, you don't.
You know, like you see how the edge right here, and this is all the inside, and I'm like right in the middle.
How about this? If
If
this
I'm
is
about
the
to go
boat,
like this.
Look,
and-
so-
Yeah.
Now, I'm about to
The
do you
walk
one
around
right.
that boat
If this
probably
is
gonna
the
be
boat,
like
right?
This room. You good?
All this right here is off limits. Everything in here you can play with, but everything here is off limits. So you don't even get to here.
Even
You
if
see the
fall
water
off
from here,
this
from the
part,
top
from
level.
this-
But you, everything right here is
Ain't
off
trying to fall.
limits.
I'm just saying.
Good bread.
Right.
It ain't no. It's not no Titanic scene
Right.
when you. Nah, it ain't none of that.
Yeah, Shorty
That's over.
could have picked bro.
They both could have laid on that.
That was
But yeah, you not. It's not. It's nothing like that. You not hanging off nothing. None of that. You good.
No, but last year they did have the zip line across the
See,
wall.
yeah, but that's good.
I got all that.
From one side to the other.
Yeah, they had the
Like,
zip
it's
line on the joint, so but you ain't gotta do that.
That's extra.
You know, because I didn't do it. I wasn't playing with that zip line. I'm a little too heavy.
I ain't even.
You gonna be good.
I did the zip lining across the mountains and stuff.
But you wasn't doing on the boat?
My boy, I'd rather.
At least if I hit the water, I got a living chance. Like,
You rather fall on some
man.
good ass trees.
Break everything in your body.
No. I said we was in the mountain ranges, you know.
So you definitely would have died.
Yeah, but I'm good with that. I'm good if I just hit the drain. If I hit the water, I'm not good with that, my boy. I'm not good drowning.
Alright.
I'm not good drowning. If it's a straight foot, we alright.
All right. Would you rather be a great musician, artist, or athlete? Starting with you, Key.
I might have to take an artist.
What sort of artist? Like a musical artist?
Van Gogh. No.
A Van
I
Gogh?
would have just been a. No, I'm gonna have to take.
Oh,
I'm
they
gonna
say
have to go-
musician
Yeah,
or
I was
artist.
saying, I'm gonna have to go with like a Van Gogh, a Pablo Picasso type. I might probably paint just because it's some irregular. Like, of course, you got a lot of painters and this and the third, but it ain't really too many out here that you really know that's out here getting famous.
Okay.
So it'd just be something. If I'm doing it to the point where I can get famous, where I'm bringing insight to where y'all really buying my shit, like, I'm cool with that. And then, of course, I don't like how the music we listen to, the musicians, they don't talk about shit no more. So it's like, it's a whole different vibe for me, for real.
I did hear Benny the Butcher and J. Cole Jane
Talk to him.
the other day.
But that's all. You got your select few that you listening to. Like everybody's on the same wave. Everybody's fucking bitches getting this, some in the strip club, blah blah blah. Like you got Cole and them. They talk about actual real shit.
I live for
Like-
drug dealer raps. Live for it.
You can have it. Like
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. I'm talking about Young Boy and all them niggas. That's out. That's out right
listen to
now.
them.
Like
Can't listen to
exactly.
them.
So I would rather do it a different way because
When
that's
I'm
what's
on the
hot
record,
right
I
now.
gotta
So that's
complete
what
a
you do.
task, or I'll just need to be in the Young Boys playing.
I need to get something done. It's probably future playing.
And I feel like it's the same thing. That is the future and young. Not they're on the same. Please don't nobody be at me for
Yeah, they're
this.
gonna be on your top. But go ahead.
I'm not
finish
saying
this.
it. I ain't saying it.
Finish this.
They're not the same artists at all, but you know what I'm saying, I get the same feeling, the same, when I listen
you
to
vibing to them the same way.
This
Right.
is his own personal opinion.
Nah, honestly, and
Kodak too.
Nah, I can feel it. You vibing to him a different way.
I believe there's mood music. Mood
Exactly.
music, whatever mood I'm in, it ain't mean that that's my favorite artist.
Right.
Everybody
It's just
got
the
mood
mood.
music the same way with your lady. You got what music you play. When you play with your dogs, you got what music you play. When I'm riding to work, you got what music you play. So you got stuff that you vibe to. If for me, Jay-Z or Biggie is always playing. But dude, I be feeling Lil Durk and Lil Baby right now. I mess with them jokers right now. So you know what I mean? So when I listen to these jokers, depending on what.
I know the Lil Baby, man.
I just
But
can't.
in
I
the
don't
Dirt
rock with
thing, he just smoked it, but I
I
didn't
rock
know
with the
that.
old Dirt, like Signed to the Streets Dirt, but
I don't care. I mean, right now, it depends. But again, it's the mood swing. I don't care if he, it's just what it is. When I just need to get right and go deal with this. My supervisor, one of them. Man, I need to listen to these little crazy young boys say something dumb because that's the kind of mood I'm in, But when I'm coming home to the wife and kids, the selection changed. You know what I mean? Because I'm coming home, so I'm setting the mood for where I'm going. At the end of the day, you got your mood music.
yeah, 'cause I'm gonna tell you that 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm bumping whatever bass jump the loudest, just to wake me up. Say, wake me up.
Wake everybody else up.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
You.
I'm gonna be a musician. I'd rather learn how to play. I wanted to learn to play an instrument or something.
So a different type of musician.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be a rapper. I'm gonna be not John Legend. Who's my guy? I'm gonna be like Ryan Leslie. Y'all laughing.
No.
That's funny.
Y'all don't know.
That's funny.
It was just the name.
Yeah.
It's just the way you threw the name out.
That's because when I think of musician, I always think of Ryan Leslie because he's graduated from Harvard, magical musician on multiple things. I mean multiple instruments. Most of the beats you heard he made himself with his instruments, him doing all the work. So I'd rather be somebody like that.
No,
I just ain't know Ryan Leslie could do that shit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Nah, just the way you just said.
Ryan Leslie. The way he do Ryan Leslie out there. Shouts out to Ryan Leslie.
But basically what we saying is you threw the name out, somebody Googling that shit. Like, who is he?
Yep. Go ahead.
No, I feel it. I want to make. I love to have hits back to back like a Bruno Mars or what's their name? Supersonic. Silk Sonic. Hey, they smoking it right now.
Yeah, they making all.
Did they come
them
out with a
songs
second
as
album?
hits.
They better not.
Did they come
I'm
out with a
gonna tell
second?
you, bro. I rock that shit every
said
time I
they
take
garbage.
Haven to school.
That
777 flyers.
The Silk Sonic album?
You're tripping, bro.
Yeah,
You said it's what?
You bugging.
You're tripping, bro. That's
Garbage?
probably some of the best music.
Smoking out the window.
What's his name?
I
Bruno
hear it
Mars
too.
and Old Boy did.
I can
did an
understand
album
that,
together.
but to say it's garbage.
it's garbage. Was it garbage? It's garbage.
Young boy's garbage then.
He is. I don't listen to him.
Just don't fit his move selection.
I don't.
I like Young Boy. I ain't going outside.
Never downloaded a song.
I love this little
Listen,
ignorant.
Bruno Mars, he
was
dance
already
with
the
my
man.
boy.
Monster, he was already the man.
But both of them together was just.
Both of them together make
What's his
great
name?
music.
Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak.
Yeah.
Anderson .Paak is
He
like,
made
he's a
beats.
Ryan Leslie type
Shark
of dude.
teeth ass.
Musician. Musician.
He do got shark teeth. Yo.
I'll probably be an athlete.
Playing what?
Basketball. Get big as Shaq so I could be everywhere. All the commercials.
Okay.
With my own pieces. He's selling insurance.
Shouts out Carnival Cruise again.
Yeah, he got the chicken spot on the cruise. Shaq everywhere.
Now, well, the best part of these guys, though,
The God's Burger?
Yeah, it's loud.
I feel
Lit
You gotta
though.
go on the
I'm all about action.
Oh, the chicken that baby.
I'm all about action. I want to be an actor so I could do that John Wick shit.
Nah.
I'm sorry. I'm more action, so I want to be live.
And he said he Tom Cruise. He doing his own stunts.
That's
So
right.
hold on. It's kind of in the same realm. But if you could trade places with someone for a month, who would it be?
Man, dude, honestly, for a month, I would probably want to sit back and just see what Drake be doing. Yeah, that dude be all over the place. Canada, he be everywhere. So I would go everywhere with this dude. Yes, he do.
He was in Canada last week.
Yeah, that joker be
I'm
here
sorry.
every party out
More false
there.
information.
You forget.
Bro, he got a
He's
big
a
ass-
Toronto
he has a
fan.
big ass-
Dude.
He's at every game.
Drake is everywhere. That joker, Canada,
That's all
Florida,
we
Miami.
said.
Everywhere you look up, he's somewhere different. That's what I would probably, I would say Chris Brown, but he getting a little too toasted for me.
Oh, what he popping on? Chris Breezy.
I don't know.
We talking about just the negative, the negative aspect.
If I had to be somebody, how long you said it was?
For a month.
Come on.
This just kind of stumping me.
I got some.
Probably-
We fun of him.
Snoop Dogg.
Why?
That's not. Snoop
Because
can't.
he's another person that be everywhere.
Snoop is another Shaq.
Everywhere, doing everything,
Guess
coaching,
he got a show with
hosting.
Do it.
Niggas on the corona.
He would do the Olympics with Kevin Hart too.
Bad Bunny.
Shoot, he was with Martha Stewart.
On the Corona commercials.
Yeah, Snoop is
Snoop
yeah.
Dogg.
Everywhere.
What's his podcast called?
I'm mad you just you picked somebody older though.
Who?
Said
He
Snoop.
went younger.
Oh. Who would I go with? Jay-Z.
Damn.
Why would I not be Jay-Z?
Facts.
I'm choosing somebody else, man.
I mean, that's who I was on. That was
Some real money.
Oh, we was about to see her Jay-Z.
nah, it was gonna be either Jay-Z
I
or
want
Diddy.
Jay-Z till his new hairstyle.
No, I say
I'm
Diddy.
Who, my son? You don't fuck with Hov?
Who?
You don't fuck with the
Nah, that's what Hope with the
They don't fuck with the dreads.
Nah, that's the Basquiat look.
Whatever, I don't care what it
That's
is.
the I got so much bread that it don't even matter.
What I look like. I mean, I get
It
that.
don't even matter.
I get that, and that's why it's like, yo, with me, it's like a
I thought it was.
everywhere.
I thought it when he was growing in. I thought he was coming out with another album.
Yeah.
Thought it was album mode. When I seen that shit lock up, I said, "Oh, we're fucked. We're fucked." I think I'm gonna be. I want to be that dude who, the black dude who owned BET.
It's not a black.
It's a white.
He did own
Used to
BET.
myself. Used to myself.
Yeah, I
What's
want
his
to know
name?
why.
Like David Lee or something. What was his name?
I thought his last name was Johnson.
Dave.
I want to know why he sold it.
The lady name is Lee.
Deborah Lee.
Deborah Lee.
I want to know why he sold it. I'll probably be one of them rich guys like that. Get some business acumen.
I mean, dude, that should have been a question why people sold what they sold. Like, why did Russell sell Def Jam? You know, why did Jay-Z sell Rockaway? You know what I mean? Like, yo, why? But I understood it was fading.
I don't know about the Def Jam joint. That Def Jam joint is
Tough.
tough.
Go ahead.
But Russell, I'm talking about why did Russell sell the Def Jam?
Couldn't resist the money, probably.
That's the only thing I can think of. It got the money.
Couldn't resist the money.
I mean, when you think
They
about
probably hit his number.
like when you talk about resisting, I mean,
That's-
everybody got a number that hit, but
Right.
when you talk about resisting money, I look at my job, dude. You know, if you got a worldwide job paying everybody $70,000 a year, what are you making? So my question is, why would he sell it? You know, post office, while they say it's a government job, it's private owned. You know what I mean? And that dude ain't selling.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm at the again.
Jay-Z.
Obama.
Obama. This nigga Obama, bro. What's your fixation
I
on
dead ass
Obama?
wanna now.
You know his fixation.
Nigga, that man he's the world. First of all, you know what I'm saying. All right, that's part of it. That's definitely part of it. But I just want to know for real, like now, outside of your presidency, what are you really doing? Like,
Okay.
I really want to know
He got
how your lifestyle is now.
security for life. He's cool.
I'll say, yeah, he get $250,000, and you get $250,000 for the rest of his life every year. So,
Somewhere.
what are you doing?
Sleep in the bed.
He's definitely not asleep.
He's not asleep.
I think y'all overstated. How old is bro?
Man.
He's relaxing. Somewhere.
Oh, he relaxing. He just not asleep.
Yeah.
I think he finally just got out the bed for his 8 years. He just got out probably yesterday. Got out the bed.
I just want to see how they like going down. Oh, y'all not back in Chicago. Y'all definitely not back in Chicago. So,
Which of your ancestors would you like to meet most?
Oh shit, I'm skipping him. Dude, I want to meet both of my grandfathers because I'm going to whoop their ass. I don't know none of them bastards. You know, for real. Now, I just want to know, dude, why you leave? Not after one kid, you know, both of them motherfuckers after 8 kids. Like, how the fuck you make 8 kids and bounce?
Hey, I'm not gonna
I feel
lie.
like that's real.
It back in the day seemed so wicked with
Papa was a
Just-
rolling
just,
stone.
but yeah,
Papa was a rolling
niggas was
stone.
having kids was just splitting. I can't understand it
I mean,
now.
you go back to slavery. They had black men sleep with women to make babies and then didn't sell them because they didn't want them to bond and connect. And men was used to running from that shit. That's where it started. If you go back to them days, they get the strongest dude, sleep with about 5 girls. They don't want to fight and argue. They get rid of him. The women are left to raise the kids.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
Just some men adapted it as it got on. It's so common they just do it.
Started with him. Who you want to meet?
Whoever was my ancestor to first come over.
Me too.
Your first.
The first one to come over from the motherland.
I want to know where
Like-
really
like-
from.
Yeah.
That's
At
a
least
different.
myself and like my family. I want to know like.
Were we here already? Or
Did they come get you?
Was you?
Yeah.
And how did they come get you?
Fight?
Nah, but it's already been
muskets in.
Nah, it's already been said that the African, the leaders over there sold the slave.
No, not the leaders. I mean, you go back. If you, I don't know if you paid attention, and you know, my wife liked Shaka Zulu, so we watched it a lot. Shaka Zulu wanted to be the king of all kings, so he went to other tribes, and dude, he was killing other kings and selling them to America for guns, for stuff, because back then they were just spear fighting. But dude, he was selling them jokers the guns. He was getting rid of his competition. His the word they use today, he's getting rid of his ops. But you know, imagine that. Imagine the white man going over there, really in them jungles chasing him. He had to send one of them. Them jokers couldn't do lions. You don't know what's out there, but who was over there did. So when you go back to our ancestors, dude, they was cutting each other's throats back then.
Kind of how we do now.
Exactly how we do.
Y'all got me thinking about the spear fighting and sword fighting. I don't even know how people had war
We
back
can't
then.
get ahead because we always compete with one another.
Well, you think
Beating
that?
each other.
Sorry to translate. You think that's just us as black men, or is that everybody?
What?
It's
That we is a dog. I consider this a dog world. If you not family,
conditioning.
it's tough.
It's conditioning. It's systematic. It's a lot of things.
But tough how?
But
It's
I
tough.
think it's tough. Like you said, going back to that is really like, again, you get your circle of people and you gotta watch them. And then some people. And the hard thing is, you know, when you see enough that the person you think is actually rooting for you is trying to find a way to cut your throat. So now you got somebody that's willing to give. You know, once you get stabbed 1-2 times, you get protective. You know, again, I grew up in a place where, you know, I started in the streets first. And if you was around me, you ate. If you was around me, you was protected. But then I got the same joke I just fed last week still in my stash. You know? And at this point, it's like, I don't want to slug them because I know your mom's. But now, you know, it's like, dude, you can't keep digging in my pocket. This is what I pay my bread with. You know what I mean? This is how I pay my bills. This is what I do. And now you come around, and so now we become closed off. You know, everybody speaking is like, you know, my kids will tell you, they can count on one hand how many times I brought somebody home. I don't bring friends home. You ain't supposed to know where I live at. You ain't supposed to see what, because you can't trust.
You had no company as a kid.
Yeah.
She knows about the night.
He the only one here.
I came over. But I know that's how my brother is. Don't nobody come. His kids, they sleep at one other person's house, their grandmother's house.
Right.
That's it. What time she gotta be home? She better be home. Other than that, it's
There's definitely
slim
history to
pickings.
that, dude. You know, I think at 5 or 6, dude, I was molested. Real talk. And how I suppressed it was, I thank God it was a woman and not a man. So that's how I got through it. So nah, dude, I ain't let my kids go to my mother's house. If they went, I might was coming up a week later like, yo, my kids can't be far. Because, you know, my mother sent me somewhere and somebody was supposed to be watching me and he wasn't watching me, and it was family. They wasn't watching.
Trust, and that's a big thing in the world. You know? Trust is everything. Trust. Ooh.
That went back to
Huh?
that went back to our question last week
What?
about
how you know
your
can
friend.
trust a friend.
No, I say your friend. Your biggest trait for your friends.
What's the loyalty, trust, that sort of stuff. I don't know. Bro.
What answers do you want to get?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Y'all smoked me with the first figuring out where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Figuring out if my first ancestor was here already.
go ahead and say, while he thinking, since we already on that, the first one to come over here, I want to know. Well, I want to meet the first accomplished ancestor over here. Like just to show me what you did, how your brain, how you was thinking, how you just wanted to.
The first accomplished one. What you mean?
The one that actually the one who pulled himself up out of slavery and said, you know what, I'm gonna earn my own keep. I'm gonna earn my own.
What if you ain't got one of those though?
You do.
Everybody has one. Everybody has one.
You still surviving. I love where I'm going, so you gotta have somebody who.
It could be a woman, man.
Well, it ain't gotta be a man.
And then two is how you define. It's how you're defining success. And you know, success is basically how am I going to support myself? How am I gonna make my own dollar? You know, we have no schooling, no this. So what did you do? What did you do to accomplish yourself to say, you know what? I'm not going on welfare. I'm not going on nothing.
This is a new country.
What was on your mind to where I gotta make this work? I can't keep going like this. I need something more. Like how did that transpire from there? Especially with the fact that there was a lack of everything back then.
Especially being in America,
knowledge, resources, all that. I want to know everything.
You know,
That's the craziest thing.
America
to me.
really in the countries. It's all immigrants.
It's a melting pot, and it seems like the only people that's supposed to be here is the white people, and they're not even supposed to be here.
No, they wasn't even here.
I'm just saying, like
They introduced the horses to the Indians.
They feel
that's what I'm saying.
It wasn't horses over here. They brought them over.
Yeah, I'm talking about like as far
I
as
don't
like
think that's completely true.
getting
Yeah, it is.
No horses over here?
Dude, Indians ain't know what horses was.
No, them niggas just couldn't catch the horses.
No, them jokers used to chase buffalo on feet.
facts.
That's crazy. Bro, you telling me that there were no horses in America?
No horses,
they
dude.
never forces.
I mean, there's some horses that are indigenous to America. You can't get me to believe they're deer running around.
That's like me if I was to tell you think palm trees is native to North America.
Man, dude, that's why
They
tigers
had to get
are
palm tree
Asian.
here
Tigers ain't in Africa, they Asian.
You lying, bro.
Yeah,
Every palm tree is imported.
From where?
South America, not overseas, the
Even
islands.
in Florida?
Yes.
Y'all niggas.
What you talking about? You thought south of the border started here? No. Nah, palm trees was not here.
Somebody, Mikhail saying yeah, so I believe it, but nah.
I believe it, but no.
Nah. Tigers not. What was
They Asian, dude. They're not in Africa, dude. They're from
Lions.
Bro, there's no tigers in Africa.
No,
Lions.
tigers wouldn't survive.
Niggas got leopards.
Elephants is at the top of the food chain.
A lion would be
First
the
time I said lion and tiger.
a lion would be the tiger
We
because the
think-
tiger is the biggest predator it ever seen as each other. Lions don't know they don't
bigger.
Yeah, they don't know they done seen bigger, so they won't back down. Lions, you give a tiger and a lion in a cage, after 5 minutes the tiger's gonna back down because he don't know. Dude, he's not used to fighting big predators. You go to Asia.
Jaguars.
No, remember that Lions won the top 5.
That lion go fight to
They
the
wouldn't
death.
make a liger.
They made a liger. Don't get me wrong. They done made one, but they done made one, but in the zoo.
They
Not.
can't reproduce. They can't reproduce.
What?
The liger can't
The
reproduce.
liger's sterile?
Mm-hmm.
Can't reproduce.
That's crazy. You can't put a liger and a liger together?
No.
No, I feel like I seen
That's
it was
like
like
putting a Merrill and a Merrill together, my boy.
You seen the lion get cloned?
You watching too much Napoleon Dynamite, my man.
Nah.
So
I learned a few things today. Palm trees don't grow out of the ground in Florida, nor in California. So on that whole strip,
they is all planted.
Plant water.
Yeah. Maintain. They're grown. They put there and
That's
maintain.
crazy. Tigers don't exist in Africa.
No,
Never
only
have.
Asian. That's an
Never
Asian.
have.
Never have. That's an Asian.
Now think about it. Where you was gonna see a Siberian tiger from in Africa? Where you gonna see that white tiger in Africa?
Not even that. In Lion King, is there a tiger in Lion King?
No. His brother
Not at all.
No.
Only not at all.
And I was thinking about the Jungle Book, and now that I think about it, like,
That's why I said only in Kung Fu
Mowgli was
Madagascar.
Madagascar. But
wasn't there a tiger in there?
No, he was the lion. He was the lion. He was the singer. Yes.
Even when they went to Africa.
Yeah, it wasn't.
You see the zebra and the lion, but
And the elephant, yeah.
That's crazy. I never thought about that.
nah.
Never thought about that.
Where y'all get these fun facts from, yo?
Animal Channel.
Animal Planet and Google.
Yeah, Discovery Channel, dude.
Textbook somewhere.
What time we sitting at, bro?
You ain't answer questions.
What's that? I mean, I ain't got no good one. Y'all took all the good ones. Who do I want to meet? The first Sanders. Were we related to Colonel Sanders?
I was gonna say another one I had is the first one that escaped slavery.
Was that slave on the Colonel Sanders?
To catch a free.
Might be.
That nigga can fly.
Catch a fish.
He can fly underwater, nigga.
Catch a free.
I know my grandmother original name was Googe. And they took on the slave owners.
Glad we didn't get that one.
I do want to know what I also do want to know what my original last name is. Like my original maiden name.
I want to know the first one is escape slavery.
That's fine. What? Yeah. Well, nah.
Who's the best teacher you've ever had?
My parents and my oldest brother. Because of course my parents.
Besides our parents.
I was about to say, because I feel we all say that. They teach us how to be humans.
Not everybody got good parents.
That's true.
But nah, I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm gonna help you brainstorm so you can swing it around. Mine was this guy named Victor, Italian guy, but we used to call him Puerto Rican Vic. But this guy showed us running track, swimming. This dude was just a guy in the community that just loved being with kids and showing them how to get better. So, without including any family members, it was definitely Victor. Victor was a good dude.
I'm gonna go with this guy named Chris Johnson. It's my Spanish teacher. No. This guy's my Spanish teacher in like 9th grade, and I had quite a few teachers do something similar, but this guy took a real interest in me, and like even past me being in his class, always checked up and tried to help as much as he could.
I'm gonna go my 5th grade teacher and my uncle. 5th grade teacher definitely came into my life at a very weird time, I would say. I was just starting to, I guess, like take on more football, probably feeling myself a little bit, and he gave me the insight on how to actually like start being a young man, as well as my uncle, as far as his leadership, being there when I needed him, coaching when they did not get paid to coach what I didn't know. I didn't know y'all weren't getting paid for that. But just like, having manners, how to talk to women, just showing people the respect that they deserve. Not everybody's gonna give you respect automatically, but you should always give the respect, whether they perceive it as positive or not. I'm gonna just say those two.
Yeah, whether they deserve it,
Yeah.
You.
My greatest teacher probably would be my 12th grade statistic teacher, Mr. Gerhardt. I didn't take calculus because I wasn't planning on going to college. So we used to go in, it was like a fluff class. We used to go in there, he used to be teaching us science. He was like playing a game. on the whiteboard, but he kind of helped me to use my imagination at times because I'm such a literal person. So he used to like come to math class and teach us everything but math, and I used to like that. But it would be like
You still learn
everyday life stuff. Like when you ask, we learn this fun fact wrong. He'll teach you something that nobody else will teach you. Type stuff.
Okay. Alright, that's cool. You answer the question now? No.
Oh, the answer's been taken.
Huh? Oh.
So, it would only be a school teacher, a family member. It ain't, I mean, I'm not gonna say that, but it ain't really too many that's just go stop their everyday life to want to go to think
outside
about the next person.
Check.
Yeah, my say thinking.
Never bumping into you.
Thinking about the next how I can help build this next person up, especially coming from where we come. Well, I'm not gonna say where we come from. Everybody,
That's the same.
background,
We all
but
come from the same
I
place.
say from the same background. So it's just like he said, I have to say my uncle because he showed me both sides of the game. He showed me the street side. I seen that even at a young age. Of course, you're not really supposed to see it, but I seen how to move in a certain way, a certain militant procedure, how you go carry this, as well as I seen the loving side, the family side, of how you want to raise your family, how you want to carry yourself out in the streets, how people, if somebody see you out, it ain't really never no animosity, like you just, it's always good vibes when you see this or that, like, so I have to go with my uncle too.
Okay. Alright. we're gonna do one last one. I think it's a good one too. Ain't really related to anything we talked about, but what was the best TV sitcom ever? What was the best TV sitcom ever?
I'm gonna take.
Okay. Do we want to do what's the best one or what's your favorite?
I got two. That's what I'm about to say. I was gonna say
what's the best one and what's your favorite?
I was gonna say my favorite.
Right.
I felt the best from my generation in my eyes is Fresh Prince.
Okay. And
it's really off of just the learning advice that Uncle Phil really teaching. Like he showed you a black dad in a time where that wasn't really a given. Like it wasn't a lot of like now, like who knows, but a lot of obviously I can't. All of us got our pops,
we leading right now.
But that's what I'm saying. But like a lot of us grew up without having a father figure, having a male. I'm not even gonna say a father figure, just having a male in your life that really showed that he cared about you. Period. So just the life lessons he taught them, and then of course, well, his father wanted his life, so that was just pretty much his next kid. Now I say my favorite. Probably that 70s show. Probably that 70s show. And I didn't watch that all seasons at least.
I ain't get on that one till late. I ain't get on that one.
What? They was funny as hell.
Listen.
But I love.
And they was high the whole show.
Mm-hmm. You know they supposed to be coming back.
They were making a new jump, but I didn't watch that.
I think it's like the 80s or the 90s show.
The 90s show. The Office back on fucking Netflix.
And I don't understand. That's not funny.
What?
The Office is not funny. For you to say that 70s show is not funny and then say The Office.
I'm not watching shit with no fucking Ashton Kutcher. And my son, who what is he, Indian or Hispanic?
Wilbur.
My son grew up and went to MTV.
Who cares about that?
I'm not watching them that. Not watching that.
It was a good show.
I'm not saying you looking at it for all the wrong points. I'm just talking about the show.
Is The Office considered a sitcom?
Everything is.
My whole perspective just changed.
That's
the best and my favorite. Then
that ain't that my favorite show is probably Marty Marr.
I'm about to say the best.
We going for the culture.
The best is probably.
Of course,
For the
I'm always
culture.
for the culture. I'm for my people.
The best is Martin, but my favorite
Alright.
would have to be The Office.
All right. We can go that same answer here then.
Yeah,
Martin
definitely.
Office.
Martin, dude, that's all I want.
Martin got the most quotables.
Yeah, Martin is my thing. That is my favorite slash best. But one that I can get into, right now, it is dude. I like the Big Bang Theory. That shit be having me cracking the fuck up, dude.
But you like the Big Bang Theory and don't watch The Office though. That both of y'all are not The Office.
I've watched The Office.
No, The Office. Honestly,
I just don't think it's as funny as everybody thinks.
They don't come on. They're not up at my hours.
Steve Carell is hilarious, bro.
That's the dude from a 40-Year Virgin, right?
Hilarious.
Dude, that dude again.
You
The
haven't
Office don't
seen-
come on my hours. My
You haven't
hours that I'm
seen
up.
Steve Carell act until you watch The Office in its entirety. Like,
Nah, dude, the 40-Year Virgin was enough for me. That dude could act.
The Office has The Office has its it has its moments, just like every show has its moments. It's just as far like how y'all think it's crazy funny. I don't.
That's why Martin might be the best joint.
Martin, yeah,
for me,
Martin, yeah.
it might be the best joint.
Yeah.
And he definitely should have chose Pam
I mean,
a lot sooner.
yeah.
I mean, dude, the different. I mean, you can't say which dude is your favorite. Is it Roscoe? Is it Roman Rome? Is it old Otis? Because old Otis, boy, you got a head like a bullet. That don't make you a big shot.
My son Jerome.
Jerome, yeah, Jerome.
Look at the white shoes.
I always was told that I walk like bro, man.
From the fifth floor.
What you doing?
About to make me a
Sandwich.
sandwich.
Hey, look, I appreciate y'all coming out.
Oh, before you close,
What
we
was
got one. Shamel asked me a question.
Oh,
What was the how'd you what's the key to a successful marriage? And I ask this because I'm fickle on getting married
y'all give me a second. I'm gonna run check.
because I've seen, like tomorrow today, I've seen the positive in a marriage, but from afar. Never seen it up close.
Alright.
Close.
I'm gonna give you two things, right?
And even like you and my brother. My brother is married. He's been married for a few years, but he's a very private person. So you don't.
Right. I'm gonna give you two perspectives to look at for me when, if anyone was to ask me that advice. One, and I'm gonna use my son here, Ryan is literal, right? And to some people, it can be assholish, right? But understand,
A lot of people.
Almost about everybody.
but him being literal is his genius. So you can't break that from him. That's his genius. That's how he thinks. That's why he is smart as he is. So when you look at someone and say, hey, because one, marriage ain't perfect. But the first thing you look at is the one thing about the person that you may not like that may drive you kid crazy. If it never changes, can you live with it?
Is what?
If that one thing that you don't
The
like,
one thing that changes you, that irks you, because people look for the wrong thing when they love. They look for the compatibility. So the one thing you need to look at is the one thing that drive you crazy. If she just did one thing and you like, baby, you need to change that. And if she never changes it. And I say that to say because my wife is just as literal. My wife asks questions and it can sometimes or possibly seem like it's anal. But that's her genius. When you talk, my wife has to see the picture. So she's gonna ask questions, and the next question gonna question, and you might be like, I can't. Right? Is this a question?
You can't come halfway.
But that's her genius. She cannot survive without details. So if that's the one thing, if it's something you with someone, it's like,
that's
dude.
my dad. I don't like questions.
So if it's a compatibility, you're gonna find that. That's easy. You'll find that in the first 2 weeks. You're gonna find what you love about her. But if you find that one thing that y'all disagree about, it's like if it never changed, can you live with it? can you live with it? It's about having grace and mercy for the next person. You know, the things that they do, because honestly, it's gonna be something that about you she's gonna want you to change, and if that never changes, can she live with it? So it's the same thing, the same way she wants to embrace your genius. We all have things that it may seem like it bothers us, it irks us, but it's like that's a part of their genius. He's literal. That's his genius. He process shit fast, and sometimes you may say something and Ryan be like, duh, dude, I got it. I talk to him about it, but it's one-on-one. I mean, but one-on-one, it'd be like, Ryan, everybody don't process as fast as you. You got to be a little patient with people. You know, and that's me helping them with their genius, because that's his genius. So you can't change it. Tamar is one of the most compassionate people I know. But he don't want you to hold his hand. But he gonna ask you like, why you ain't check on me? Why I wasn't okay. Like, nigga, you told me you was. Understand they two different people. Some may say you love them different. No, I love them the same. But I love them the way they need to be loved. And you gotta love her the way she needs to be loved, not the way you want to. How does she need to be loved? And you gotta nurture that. And you gotta understand that, guess what? I ain't perfect. She ain't perfect. She ain't. You been in the house with me, everybody know I snore. Dude, I heard myself snore. I be looking at my wife like, how do you lay next to me all night? But she don't move. She do this one thing where she just kick the bed like this and I just roll over. Dude, it's the genius of knowing who your mate is. Spend time knowing who she is, not the good part. You want to know how she treat her sister, you know, the different things that she may be selfish with, or dude, as long as she's nurturing to you and willing to give you, ain't nobody perfect. So don't look for perfection, look for what's good. Look for what you can live with, and that you don't settle for anything. I ain't settling for this, but can I live with that? At the end of the day, I knew my wife since she was in the 7th grade. I know exactly who she is, and I love her.
You heard it here. We don't do the settling. No settling, B.
That's the only lesson he took out of that.
You know what I'm saying?
We not settling.
We don't. Nah,
that's real though.
y'all heard it, just the real. Peace, love, happiness. Till next time.
That compatibility shit ain't shit. You heard it.
Hey, I mean, ain't nobody perfect. You know, you gonna find certain things that's compatible, but not everything.